Hello everybody, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, this is video 6 for my 1971 LILLA Dan by Billing Boats. And I got the standing rigging is all complete. Next is running rigging, so I'll start that tomorrow. I've got haven't got the blocks prepared on the yards and the mats yet though. But I do got I got holes pre-drilled and ready where I can install eyelets and hook up my blocks to the yards of the mast. It's gone pretty good. Like I say, this is probably since I been introduced to LILLA Dan by Billing Boats. This is my third rodeo on this model. The offering, this is the old kit, came out in 1971 I got, and I bought two of them from that year vintage. I think the kits were about $15, less fittings. And the fittings were about $39.95 they were at the time. Now Billing Boats, they include the fittings in their kits now. They don't go the old route, give you a wooden kit, and you gotta make a decision either make your own, or shelve the model, or go ahead and buy their fittings. So nowadays, I'm glad to do that now with Billing kits. Now they're newer, the newer kits nowadays. They got to do have the fittings on, but these old ones they don't. And so she's looking pretty good. I got all the yards on there. I haven't got the foot ropes on there yet though, but I'll install the foot ropes first before I get the blocks on there. That'll be the task either later on this evening or for tomorrow. I'll start on the foot ropes and go ahead and get the blocks on there and do the running rigging. I should have this thing done probably by the end of this week. It's Wednesday today, and so probably hopefully by Sunday I should have this thing all finished, final reveal. I can move onward to the Gilland. Right now I'm waiting to get some paint. I sent away for some flat white paint. Instead of getting aerosol cans, I gotta get the paint cans. That way it lasts forever. I can airbrush it on there with my airbrush. And like I say, I haven't been in a hobby shop in ages. I don't know where one's at, but I can tell you where the closest one nearby is Knoxville, probably about 20 miles north from here, where I live at. So most of the stuff right now I'm buying is just on the internet. That's my hobby shop online is my computer. I'm also really glad that my YouTube's videos are now publicly published throughout the world now. Instead of just here, I have to go to Facebook, so I don't have to worry about going to Facebook no more. But Facebook sure helped me. It was a good platform to get my videos out. I guess YouTube has finally recognized me who I was, so the kindness of their hearts and wide as they are, they released my videos out to the public. So I'm getting some a lot of replies. A lot of my old subscribers starting to find me now. And like I say, I lost my password on my old channel, and I can't get my old channel back, so here we go again, starting life over again on YouTube. Okay, we're going to switch the camera over like that and review the kit as much as I got done on this thing, and return back to me and finish up the video. Okay, here we go. We'll go over here and switch cameras. Okay. I'll switch the light on behind me over here so you can see the light a little bit the same. I got all the shrouds on. You see the little box in the background that I have on it. Got the running lights on there all done. And got all the backstage all done. I got the yards on there. Haven't got too high on the camera here. I got my stirrups and my foot ropes all done. All I gotta do is make my foot ropes on there. Got the gap on there. Got all the shrouds on there. I like the richness of the wood of this kit. There's a lot of LILLA Dans out there. A lot of them have got paint on them like that, but I chose the old-fashioned method. Good old Danish mahogany wood that they use. I use just clear varnish. You don't want to put no stain on it, just clear varnish. It'll bring out the wood very, very well. Because LILLA Dan was a very clean, immaculate, shiny boat. Shiny, shiny, shiny all the way. So don't be afraid to lay on the varnish on this thing if you chose to get the LILLA Dan. LILLA Dan, it's actually, I think it is, it's a pretty good beginner's kit to construct because not only because of the size and scale of 1/50, it's just the idea of the fact is that it's not as difficult as most of them they have on the other kits, like Norse Glove, the Isabella. Let me switch around to the other side here. I got all the headgear. It's all rigged up, got the chains on there on the bob stays. I like this little winch right here. I'm gonna add some chain on there too. So I've got all the shrouds all done on this thing. So it's ready for the foot ropes and the running rig, and it's done. It's not a very difficult model to build. Just take your time on it. The plank and frame makes it a very time consuming kit to build. My cam right here, well, camcorder, the battery's dead in that thing. I gotta get the thing charged up. So I got some snapshots I use in the OBS studio, which I'm producing my videos on, which works pretty good. And I made some snapshot pictures. I got some posted on the Billy Boats builders page. And got some pictures posted on that. So right now I've got to do the running rigging on this thing. Do a little bit of tidying up on it. And she's finished. A very pretty boat she is. So I'm very happy YouTube they do get the real LILLA Dan on there. And a very beautiful ship. Get the full sails on and everything. Here's the old format to give you. This kit's pretty blunt. The builder who built this model did a pretty good job on it. But I've also noticed that there's some stuff they didn't put on there. Of course, the paint schedule thing was all black and white. So LILLA Dan, I guess when she was first launched in the 50s, I guess she, instead of being orange like she is right now, she's more or less like those all black hull with white trim on it. The kit gives you no decals, at least I haven't found any. I have to dig down inside that box, see if I can find any decals. Have LILLA Dan, I have to make them myself. But it's a nice kit, it really is. It goes together pretty easy. Plank and frame, you know, it's plank and frame hull. It has its share of difficulties. So actually, this makes an excellent kit to work on for your first plank and frame kit, and not too over difficult to build. Just take your time. The more time you put in these things, the better they're going to turn out to be. If you can't rush model shipbuilding. It's not a overnight task, no matter what materials made out of. Certainly, one thing about these building boats are we're not designed to be assembled. They're designed like blue jacket kits, designed to be built. Then you assemble them because these things are all built. All you do is give you your keelson, give you your bulkheads, and the rest is up to you. And the wood of these kits are very brittle, so they break all the time. So what I always do is this. Don't be bashful. Either two different options. Option one is this, get yourself some regular paper. Like paper like this, which tells you how the boat looks like, and also the back, the paint call-out colors and the part list. And you take this glue here, you glue the back of the printed wood and leave paper across it. Then when you cut it out, you have to worry about the part split, and a split ain't gonna go nowhere. But another method is to use tape. If you want to go this method, you can use this method, using tape. Take your tape, pull it out, put it in the back of the printing, turn the printing side up, you cut your parts out. Wood, this is very hard wood to cut. The wood in this kit is mahogany, rayon, and either beechwood or lime wood that they use. The decks are already prescribed already. You can either option, like I did this thing, I went ahead and just lacquered over the deck because the printing on there was very bold. So I got away with putting the lacquer on. You can still see the hole lines on there, the planking lines on it. And for the skylights, I use film. And it shows the representative glass on there. They have a lot of brass on the LILLA Dan. I think turnbuckles were painted white on the real ones, but I think it's a pity when you deal with brass, as hard as they work, tooling all this brass work on this thing. So I think it's a pity to paint that brass, so I left the brass on there. So it does give a little flavor right there, realism. It's a real nice model, guys. I really like this LILLA Dan. Just like the kit in the background right there. I think I bought that LILLA Dan. There's a store out in California, there's an apartment store. It's called Newberry's. And I think I bought it there. I bought two of them right there. For $30, I bought two kits. And I first opened them up. So that's the first time. These actually, the LILLA Dan was the first billy boat kit I've ever built. And when I first got it, I said, "Where's the rest of it?" You know. As I read on, because the instructions weren't no English in this thing. There's just little things you can put out on there. There is some English in there a little bit, not very much. And they told you like. There's a fittings kit that you can order. It says the reason why we don't, at the time, this kit here, they didn't install the fittings in there because they don't know if you want to shell the model, you lost your interest in it, or you want to try your hand and make your own fittings, or you can't do either. If you're not going to shelve it, don't feel like making your own, don't have the skills, you already got a pre-made fittings kit. Like this right here. That's all your wire. You got all fittings in there. still got a lot of brass there. They gave me too many stanchions. So, I don't know if the only stanchions they give you is going aft. And I gotta make a couple ladders back here, which ain't no problem. So, this is a fittings kit that you gotta purchase. Like Mario has my new Danish friend across the pond, a new subscriber. I was watching his video of the Gillin he has. He has the old kit, and it has little fittings. He discovered it has little fittings to it. Like I told him, you got to sit away for that fittings for that. And they don't make fittings kits like this no more. They don't. Like I say, Billy's kits, you got to keep up. See, they gotta keep up with the kits out there today. Make sure they're just like laser cut. They throw in the fittings with it. It costs you a little more, but like I say, you know, this thing costs you only $15, which is dirt cheap. That's a drop in the bucket, for Christ's sakes. And you buy the fittings, you got a model around almost $50. Plus fittings and the kit itself, you almost got $50 right there with a wooden kit and also the fittings. So they're very challenging, these old building kits are. Once they're built and done right, they look very good, very nice. And I've got an old catalog right here. I've had this since the 1970s. These pictures right here is called Building Land. Building Land does not exist no more. All it was an amusement park. Let me show you the good pages on here. We have a little deja vu here. Oh, this is an amusement park right here. This catalog is probably 1977 catalog I've got. And Bill and Land, they got all these little ponds out here where you sail your boats out. The water out here is only about maybe 12 feet deep, or 12 to 15 inches deep, no deeper than that. I've had a lot of people that, my old subscribers, they subscribe to me. And a lot of them from Denmark, they've been to this place before. And they told me that when I learned the place don't exist no more. It's only for 10 years. I think it's from 1970. I think around 1975 or 74, Building Land opened up. And by 1980, 85, it went out. I think Einar Billing, the gentleman who started the business, I think he passed away. It's like everything in life, guys. You know, the original people who make a business, manager passes away. If somebody passes away, it affects the business. So that's probably what happened. This place went dry. They got a little swan here, two little tykes, little children right here. They can ride this little swan across that lake. And you get to walk around out here. There's some guy on the internet right there, on the search engine. He had a drone. He's all the area. There's a lot of land out here. Almost an acre, almost 2 acres of waterway system they have out here, which is, hell, is only about so deep, about 15 inches deep, 12 inches deep. A lot of guys, like one of my subscribers said he found a couple models that were sunk out there that he found laying out there. I'm surprised they didn't find that when the lake dried out. But it was all dried up. They got these houses right here. All these houses still exist out there. You can see underneath it, the seabed, the bed of this pond here is all brick. It's all brick and stone. And eventually you can walk out there. You'd be running into trouble with your boat. But this is Building Land right here. And it's like an amusement park. And when Einar Billing, when he passed away, the business went with him, and so I guess his son took over. And you can actually, on the other side over here, you could walk over here. You can sail your boats all through the canal, all through the air and around. You come out over in here. Very interesting. I think that was really neat. Here's I got this. Here, Isabella's right behind me. And why not review the catalog? Frankie, review the catalog. I think you'll enjoy the catalog. Here's the wasp right here. They don't give you the price. They tell you to give you the fitting number, fitting kit. And these kits were not really expensive back in those days. Here's a Seattle. This kit is very, very hard to find. I got that in my storage. A very difficult kit to find. And so anybody finds one of those, lucky, lucky you. And lucky, lucky me. I've got one in my storage. Well, here's a Joan, the one I'm working on right now. As soon as I get that white paint, I'm going to go ahead and paint the bulwarks and start getting the hull painted up and start building it. Right now, I got work to do with LILLA DAN. I got the cutting sock here too, and the fittings also. This is a nice kit. I built one before and I sold it for $500. The kit cost me $75 back then, and the fittings were $100. So $175, you got one hell of a kit. This thing is big. It's about 45 inches long. Huge. Of course, I got the Dan mark right here. I got that in my store, and I need to be here so I can finish it up. Here's the LILLA DAN. This thing went to a lot of paint schedules. Started out with a black, with the blue pinstripe for the boot topping. Now it's white now. And here's the handsome fittings to give you with the kit right here. Of course, they'll come this color like this, but everything's pretty much there. The blocks, everything there. Wonderful brass. The stuff the yacht is right here that they have. I haven't had one of those, but she's like an interesting model to build. The richness of the wood of this thing is very remarkable. Here's an area Janine, and fishing boat. I got the blue nose. I got this in storage, along with the fittings. So you get that out. This is a very beautiful reconstructed sailboat, the Dragon. And the fitting kits comes with it too. Very wonderful. The Ahoy, which is probably a tourist river steamboat side wheeler. There's the beautiful fittings it comes with. Now we go over here. The Progresso Scale 150 fishing trawler. Here's the fittings. All brass, beautiful fittings. The golden hide and beautiful fittings goes with it too. Yeah, guys, getting a treat today. You're getting a build update on the LILLA DAN, and also a catalog review. Here's the North Cap, the fishing trawler. They've got this. I think it's fiberglass hull. I think it's ABS hull now, and plank frame. The fittings come with it also. Here's the Schmidt Rotterdam ABS hull. Comes with the fittings and everything. Here's the Vorti Z. I've got that and the fittings too. It's in storage in Ohio. And you get the Mechanic, which is a bulk carrier, and its fittings too. And you got a whole paint wrap of Humbro of colors. Humbro's is out. They probably still make Humbro, but they hobby shops, they don't make them anymore. They're more into acrylics. So anybody's got some humble paints, hang on to them. They're still good paints. They last for ages, these tins. They really do. Trust me, they do. Okay, well, next page. Now, for the little guy who never built one of these things, you got these Billy Boot Juniors, which make very handsome gifts for the beginner. They got the crabbing cutter right here. That hull is made of ABS plastic. These are all ABS plastic hulls right here. And the fittings comes with the kit anyway. And the same thing on the Mete, which is a fishing boat right here. Fittings comes with it. Next page. Then you've got a nice looking cabin cruiser, the Neptune, and Sea King right here. Here's your Neptune, and the fittings comes with it. The Sea King and its fittings. These kits I've never seen, even on eBay I haven't seen them. So if anybody that's got these two, lucky you again. Lucky me if I ever find one. Now they got sailing boat kits here. These this is the pat. It shows the keel of it, how it's built. The fittings comes with it. These are actually very beginner kits, very much so. They got the Samson too, which is a tugboat. So these fittings are included with these kits here, the junior jobs here. And they got more. They got the Admiral, which is a cabin cruiser. Another cabin cruiser here. We got the Quick Series. They made a lot of stuff. Got the PT Boat 7 and Elko. Now, they make airplanes. Yes, they do. These are actually flying airplanes. They're gliders. Some got a hook right there. You can use like a slingshot. You can catapult them. Gives them a little extra boost. These kits are very, very European, as you can tell. Even the gas-powered jobs got for you control. Now, lastly, coming into the catalog, you got fittings. Now, if you decided, if you got the money and the time, you want to buy fittings, you can order all these fittings, and you got a fittings tray, a fittings box, drawer. You keep all your fittings in there in case you go scratch build models. You got all the numbers here now. I don't know if they got this up anymore. There's more of it over here. Carronades, cannons, gun carriages. So if you want to buy your own parts, you can buy these parts separately. Again, they get the listing on here, but I don't think they do this anymore. I'm quite sure they don't. You look at a catalog, it's almost 50 years old right here. There's more right there. More fittings. More fittings. Here's that box I'm talking about. You can buy this whole box and put all the fittings there. That's an expensive piece of stuff right there. Along with the fittings of the box itself, you can keep it in your shop. You're building a scratch-built fishing boat or a trawler or something. These fittings that you already accumulated already, whatever selection you may choose, will fill the bill. And you got cell sets here too. That's it, guys. You just looked at a catalog that's been here for a long time. Okay. I'll drop my rheostats now. Put them over here where they belong. So this is the Mighty LILLA DAN. Video 6, the conclusion. Number 7 will be the final reveal. Okay, we're going to switch cameras to finish up the video, guys. Get the big light up behind me so I won't glare that. There it is. I went ahead and glued the stand down to the hull. Because like I say, it's best if you glue them on there, guys. Well, there's no sense of not gluing it on there because it'll cheat over and fall. Once it's glued on there, it ain't gonna go nowhere, even with the model. So there she is, boys. Okay. Our next video we're gonna have will be the final reveal for this. So I get my white paint I sent away for. I got a turn 2 on the on my Gillin. I got the hull pretty well ready for painting. But right now I need to paint the white side, get all the white done and everything on it. And once I get the hull all done, I'm ready to build. Add the fittings to it. That's gonna be a fast build kit, I can tell we're looking at it. But I don't want to go too fast on it because these things are a time-consuming hobby. So why go 100 miles an hour? Just take your time. Take your time. I'd like to thank everybody for your wonderful candor, your wonderful comments, and your views, and your patience being with me with the video number 6 on the update on the LILLA DAN and the catalog review we had. We had a little fun with that catalog, didn't we, guys? A little deja vu. For me, it is anyway. An experience for you too to behold. Okay. This is it for the LILLA DAN. This is it for me. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Beware of your surroundings. Spend wisely. As soon as this rain is over with, Ohio and Tennessee is going to get nice and warm. And old Frankie Day will go out there with a rototiller, so I put a garden out there so I can take care of my family. And we got a lot of outdoor work to do. I got 600 square feet of building we'll build next door here. We'll keep on the model. That's going to be a big shop for me. I have power tools and everything. And so right now, guys, I'm just living the dream right now. This is my dream. My dream is just to build models 24 hours a day. And my daughter, my son-in-law, they all take care of me really well. And my independence and constitution has been successfully approved. Going my way. No longer living in a shitty-ass trailer. Feel like trash and everything else. I was so sad about my brother being gone. I miss him terribly. That poor guy, he suffered very bad, guys, you know. Between the cancer and the people out there who robbed his Social Security money, who took his money, that poor kid, I tell you. What a way to go, you know. It's worse enough you got to come to the world with bullshit and leave the world with bullshit, you know. Excuse my French. But it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. So we got to, like Stuart Avery, a Stuart's model says, people do stuff like that to get their own karma. Karma will come back on them. What goes around, comes around. It will. It just hasn't got to them yet. It will. And I'm just having a blast now, fellas. I really am. I'm enjoying myself with these models. Okay. I'm out of here. Next video would probably be the final reveal for the LILLA DAN. And the creeks don't rise, and everything else. I'll be able to get my white paint. I'll have another video on my Gillin. I have that going. And I've been working on my Gibber's tugboat over there. I got a wonderful pond that I just walk. I'll be there about 4 or 5 minutes. I could walk there. I take my boat out there for the water. And just have a blast. So I got stuff coming in. I've got a radio coming in for that. Speed control. So I got that coming away too, fellas. Okay, I'm out of here. This is Frankie Day Models signing off. Make mom happy again. Take care of little ones. Stay focused as you drive. Wear your surroundings. Prepare for barbecue. It's going to get warm out here, guys. I hope everybody had a safe and wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I know I did and my family did. So, God love you all. I thank you for all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers. God bless you all. I love you guys. And we'll catch you on the next video. This is Frankie Day Models signing off. We'll catch you on the next video.